You're listening to Korea's most informative morning current affairs program. Listen for the latest news, sports, and community updates. This morning on TBS EFM.
Well, when most of us travel, we do so to see a new place, maybe relax, see family or friends. But our next guest travels for a very different reason. He wants to raise the Egyptian flag in every country on earth and spread a message of peace and love wherever he goes. His name is حجاجوفيتش, and he is joining us live in our studio this morning. Thank you so much, Mr. حجاجوفيتش, for joining us. And, of course, welcome to South Korea.
Thank you so much, and good morning for everyone in South Korea. Good morning to everyone who is listening to us.
Well, before we get into maybe some of the details of your travels, and I'm sure you have many, maybe can you explain to us and to the listeners your sort of ultimate goal? As I stated, you want to travel to every country in the world. What do you aim to do there?
I'm traveling around the world for a message which is very simple, which is freedom, happiness, and peace. One word united, no racism. One word united, no borders. One word united, in loving Egypt. I'm trying to unite all mankind that racism ruins lives. And I want to get one word united and to prove to the people that greatness is not that elusive, godlike feature that only exists in the special among us. It truly exists in every single person. But you have to dream, and you have to protect your dream, and do everything you can do in order to do your dream one day. But you have to believe it in order, in future, make everyone believe in what you believed in your dream. So this is what I'm trying simply to do, to prove that when we didn't grow up with the sense that where we were is where we're gonna be. We grow up with the sense that where we were doesn't even matter because we're becoming something greater. So you have to dream something unrealistic.
Well, a lot of people talk the talk, and a lot of people say, well, we need world peace, and we need togetherness, and we need understanding, but unfortunately, sometimes that's all they do. You are quite literally out there walking the walk, and you're actually doing something about it and traveling to every country to do that. My first question might be, where did you get the idea to do this and travel to every country?
I'm trying to do something very different. I'm trying to do something that's never been done by any human before and from any nationality, to go to every country in the world raising his country flag and talking about this message. So I'm not Forrest Gump. Forrest Gump was running from ocean to ocean without any message. And when they asked him, what do you do? Why are you running? He said, I'm running for running, but I'm traveling for a reason. I'm traveling for a message.
And a good reason at that.
Exactly, uniting all mankind together, and break the borders and saying to people, stop stereotyping. No, you don't listen about the country, just see the real country, see the real people, and watch my videos and watch the stuff, and you will see that we all look different, we all think differently, but we all have the same heart pumping the same blood, giving us a blessing called life. We are human. This is the message.
I could not agree more, sir, and it is, as I said, a very important message, and we thank you for bringing it here to us today, and we're happy to bring it to the people as well. I'd like to ask you a question, and it's sort of a logistical question. Traveling to every country in the world, what do you bring with you?
I take with me, it's very simple. I take with me some presents to everyone walking in the street. I take with me the Egyptian flag. I take with me many Egyptian flag. I bring with me many permanent pens to write the names of the people I meet randomly in the street on their hands and arms in Arabic language. And it's very, the people are very delighted to see something like this.
Yeah, it's a beautiful script.
Yeah, and I'm trying to get anything with me to get good, and to leave good memory with everyone I meet. I want everyone, as I always say, I'm not just proud to be Egyptian. I want everyone who meets me proud that he met an Egyptian, and to change the mind settings about, stereotyping even. It's vice versa, I want to change the mind setting of people about Egyptians, and at the same time I want to change the mind setting of Egyptians about many countries,
Sure. Well, I'm curious also, do you know the numbers? Where are you in this journey? I'm not sure how many countries there are in the world these days, 210, 20, something like that?
Approximately 200, yeah.
Okay, and what number are you on?
South Korea is my 83.
83, all right. So where are we
After
here?
this trip
not
in Asia, I think will be more than half.
Okay, good for you.
I hope so. Yeah.
And your first country, now you've been to 83, as you
Yeah,
say, here in
yeah.
South Korea being the 83rd. Do you remember your first country?
Yeah, my first country I traveled alone was Germany.
Okay.
And I went there when I was 15. And just alone, like to break the borders, because many people say that Germans won't help you in the street, like they can speak English, but they won't talk with you in English. And I tried to break all these borders. So I went there, and I found the German people are very nice, like they are very helpful. And that's, was the beginning to know, don't look, like don't listen about the country, just go. And I was very, afraid, no, not afraid, very sad when I went back Egypt. I said to my mom, I want to go. They told me France is near, Switzerland is near, so I want to go more and more and more and more. That's why I wrote, when I was 14, from 13 years ago, I wrote a list of my dreams, and I have it with me, maybe I'll show you later.
Sure.
It's very old. I took it with me in every place. Until now, I'm, like every dream I did, I just scratch it out.
Scratch it off the list. Good
Exactly.
for you. Good for you. They make movies about that kind of stuff. Good for
Yeah,
you.
yeah.
And here in Korea, what have you done here in Korea so far?
I've been, yesterday, it was my first day in Korea, and I've been to many places. The Myeongdong, I think, this is the...
Right near here, the Myeongdong shopping area?
Exactly. Mm-hmm. I've been to the cemetery of the people who died in the revolution.
Okay.
And it was very, very nice to see this, and how people and how the government is trying to show how great these people were to like sacrifice their lives for the freedom of their countries. And I hope one day this will be in Egypt, because I'm coming from the country who made the very great revolution, but till now we didn't get the people who died in this revolution didn't get all the respect.
Well, that leads me nicely to my next question. Of course, presidential elections are scheduled for the end of May there in Egypt. What are your feelings about that?
I don't travel for any political or religious views, because I wanted to unite all mankind. I don't care about the religion. I don't care about, there's no difference between colors, races, backgrounds, ages. But I just want to say that I hope after this great revolution in Egypt that the one who will be in charge in Egypt will love the country, not love the chair. This is something very different. To love the chair, to stay more and more and more and more, it's something so bad. I hope one day that someone who really love the country and love want to make it better, like Lula, like Lula, the president of Brazil. I met him in person. Like many, many other presidents, I want one day to see, after the revolution, Egypt is going towards what South Korea is going to. It's very, very well, the people are very well educated. It's very, very organized. It's very nice. I hope one day Egypt will be, after these elections and in near future, it will be one of the leading countries in the world.
Well, I also share those wishes for you, sir. And maybe just one very, very quick last question. And it's, again, a kind of a logistical question, and it's related here to the elections in Egypt. Being that you are out of the country, do you know if you can vote in those elections coming up in Egypt?
Absolutely, I think we already could vote for the these councils in Egypt and stuff. So I think the Egyptian and foreign countries can vote.
Well, hopefully you'll be able to find out how to do that, because it is a rather important election coming up there in Egypt, and I do hope that you'll be able to cast your ballot in that.
I hope so.
All right. Well, if you do, maybe you can send us a text message into the show or an email and let us know that you made your vote.
I hope so.
All right. Well, thank you. It's been fascinating talking to you, and certainly I wish you luck here in Korea for the rest of your stay and in the rest of your journey to the other 120, 130 countries that you have yet to see.
Thank you so much. It's my pleasure, and I hope to everyone in South Korea good health and wealth and everything, to achieve their dreams.
That's the perfect words on which to end it. Thank you again.
Thank you.